So I will tell about some parts, and gradually you too will be able to tell them. I'm a son born to a violent dad. I quickly learn what fear is, how it feels in the body, what it tastes like. Everything in me contracts into a tiny ball. I learn that I cannot trust myself. I never know what is going to ignite the monster. It is best to try and hide, but that too provokes the monster. Everything is very confusing, because sometimes that is nice to me, saying, "Hey, you don't say hello to your dad? And how was your day today?" And then suddenly, out of nowhere, a different person, a wild animal, a monster. Confusing because I love my dad, and I hate him too. How can I ever trust myself? He hits Mom too, and this is worse than the beating and abuse I get from him. There's nowhere to hide, no way to silence the wailing creature inside of me. Mom's cries tear me to shreds and break me up to little pieces. I swear I will kill him, and I will, although not quite as I had thought. I grow up as though everything is normal. I look normal. You can't tell anything by looking at me. I seem to be in one piece. You can't see the shreds, the broken pieces. I do what everybody's doing. I study, I work, I go out with girls. But inside, I'm like a pressure cooker, about to explode. I move quickly from female to female. I don't stick around anywhere too long. I don't get attached. I don't explain. That's the last thing I need, to get attached to someone. Then what? Bring kids into the world? Then it will be my turn to become a monster. After all, Dad had a monster for a dad too. Maybe Granddad did too. I don't know. We never spoke much. And then I meet Ruth, and I have absolutely no strength to resist her love. I try to leave, but I can't. I try to ruin it, try to scare her away. But instead of me scaring her, she scares me, because she always contains me. Her softness and love threaten me as nothing has done before. What am I going to do? What will happen if I give in? I may melt, collapse, love, die. I won't be able to run away anymore. And worst of all, I may turn into a monster. I may hurt her, hurt the children we'll have. Maybe Dad had once felt like this. I'm scared to death, but Ruth talks to me, whispers to me, caressing my soul, trusting in me, proud of me. She says I'm a miracle, and I begin to cry. I, who have long learned to dry up the tears and bury myself deep inside my armor, begin to cry creeks, rivers, seas. And the water melts all the smashed up pieces inside me, till they all integrate into the great ocean. I cry over Dad and cry over Granddad. I cry for each and every broken fraction of their smashed up souls that may have never known love. I cry over the soft baby I had once been at the hands of broken fractions that knew only how to fragment. I cry over my fear of being like them, my fear of smashing others. But I feel my soul is whole, despite everything, whole. Ruth is right. I am a miracle. Miracle. How could wholeness come out of shattered fractions? And when our son was born, and I held it in my hands, so soft, so fragile, so trusting, as I once was. I knew there was nothing in the world that could make me hurt him. Every day that he is there for me to love makes my soul more whole, healed, joyful. What happiness it is to see him grow from a babe into a child, into a young man who has no idea what it is like to be a contracted ball of fear, who is not confused, not scared to trust himself, not crushed, not smashed up, so sure he is loved, shining with love and innocence. Oh, how innocent he is. He knows nothing of the devouring wolves out there in the world. He will have to learn this lesson, because life gives up on no one. But when his wolves come, he will be ready for the challenge. He is already equipped with the steps I had dared take towards love and the breaking of the vicious circle of broken pieces. All these strengths will serve him and take him higher.
But if I'm here to tell you the multi-dimensional story, then I must tell you that I am my violent dad too. As my dad, as my son's granddad, I must remain blocked, obtuse, if I'm to fulfill my role. I must remain severed if I am to help create a greater wholeness than ever in a new generation. Each part is committed to its role, its mission. And I'm the grandson too, whose role is to receive and contain the new wholeness, while at the same time preparing for the next lesson. And I'm Ruth too, because without unconditional love, all-containing love, you cannot realize a thing.